Oops. Check the mail. Ooh, we'll take that.
I don't have any use for the superglue at the moment.
Oh, just take it. Jesus.
It's a letter from Mr. Barozzi. Maybe he's found some new information for me.
Dear Mr. Rector, you had asked me to let you know if I learned anything more about Bianca Cardolo. I don't know that this is at all relevant to your interests, but I know you have an excellent eye for details. A society column that was run shortly before her death mentioned that she was to be in attendance at an upcoming charity dinner where your own U.S. Senator Stephen Markham is going to be a guest of honor. An interesting coincidence, no? Take care, and I hope to see you again in Venice someday soon. Okay. You do anything on the computer?
I'd rather use my phone.
You lazy butt.
If Bianca had been a match for Livia Drusilla, her meeting with a man like Markham would have been auspicious. I need to learn more about Senator Markham. Preferably meet him in person.
Senator Stephen Markham, Democrat, graduated from West Point and began his career as an officer in the U.S. Army. He became a two-star general operating troops in Afghanistan and Iraq. He retired from the military at age 30 and began his political career as governor of Connecticut. He was elected senator in 2011 at the age of 33. The senator is known for his progressive ideas on the world economy and foreign affairs. The senator is currently making appearances at rallies across the United States in anticipation of an upcoming presidential campaign. Senator Stephen Markham rally. New York City, New York. Join us for a rally for Senator Stephen Markham today at Central Park in Bethesda Square. Bethesda? Okay.
Hello, this is Dr. Reed.
Professor Reed, it's Malachi Rector.
Malachi, what a pleasant surprise. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
I'm glad to hear it. Regretfully, I have a lecture in a few minutes. Did you have an antiquities question?
In a manner of speaking, I've run across something curious. I was wondering if you've heard any theory in which people reoccur in history.
You mean reincarnation?
No, I don't think so. In most stories of reincarnation, a person believes they were someone in history, but their current life is completely different. I mean someone's entire life pattern, their biography, if you will, reoccurring.
There was a minor Greek philosopher named Parmenides who wrote that people and events repeated throughout history, like an echo bouncing around the walls of a canyon. But in terms of modern historical theory, I've not seen anything like that in academia.
Interesting. Thank you, Professor. That's all I had.
All the best, Malachi. Hope to speak to you again soon.
Damn it. I know FITA is working with a theory like that, but they've done a good job of keeping it away from the public.
Okay.
Gretchen Stern, my shop manager. She's unfortunately... Gretchen?
Yes, Malachi?
Is there anything urgent that needs my attention?
Well, Congresswoman Smythe is anxious for an appraisal. She bought a present for her husband's 60th birthday, and she'd love to get your opinion on its history. It's behind the screen.
Do you know anything about Senator Markham?
Not much. I've seen him on the news. Handsome man. And he seems especially bright. We could use a president like that.
Oh, snap.
That's all for now.
Very well.
That rifle looks interesting. It belongs to Congresswoman Smythe. She's a big fan of eclectic antiques and mysterious finds. She'd have me on retainer if she could afford me. She can't.
Gee, this toy looks familiar. Okie dokie. Bolt-action rifle. The bolt-action rifle has a bolt for manually opening and closing the chamber for loading and ejecting cartridges. Could be. Oh, it's lever action, not bolt action. The lever action rifle uses a lever near the trigger to eject and chamber cartridges. Revolver action, slide action. Okay. Engravings. Conrad Ulrich engraved 1866 Winchester. Engravings made by Conrad Ulrich of the talented Ulrich brothers, who were both hired by Winchester to create unique engravings for some of their rifles. Last Colt made in Hartford. Unique detailed engravings and gold inlay are featured on the Last Colt made in Hartford single-action Army revolver. No, that's not it either. King of Spain model 1866 rifle. Gold gilded and personally presented to King Alfonso XII by Oliver Winchester, from the first line of Winchester rifles and with incredibly detailed engravings. There we go. Teddy Roosevelt's model 1876 rifles. President Teddy Roosevelt was an avid fan of the Winchester rifles and ordered his with very specific engravings, beginning with his first custom pair from the model 1876 line. Nope. No, I don't think it's this one. A rifle from the 1866 line of Winchester Yellow Boy models engraved by Uberti. Yeah, we'll have to go with this one. Nope, nope, nope. Crap. Brown barrel? Maybe? Sure, we can try it. Oh yeah, that barrel's round. Winchester... something, something, something. That looks about right. Damn it. One of a set of antique Winchester rifles custom made for President Theodore Roosevelt. Roosevelt was a gun enthusiast and a particular fan of the Winchester rifle. His first set of Winchester rifles were custom ordered from the 1876 line, with very detailed engravings, custom sights, and a specially ordered half-round, half-octagonal barrel. Oh, God. I don't know enough about guns, I guess.
This is an interesting piece. Congresswoman Smythe will be delighted to hear the news. Gretchen?
Yes, Malachi?
I evaluated that rifle for the Congresswoman. Do you have a number?
You want to call her personally?
No. I intend to put it on Craigslist.
How would you know about Craigslist anyway? Here it is. 555-3213. That's her personal line. Don't abuse it.
Yes, I'm all about phone pranking. Thank you.
About your new security guard.
There's nothing to discuss.
I just find it strange that you refuse to let me hire anyone because you couldn't trust them, and then you suddenly bring home some random guy you met in Cairo.
I have my reasons.
That's what worries me.
I do need to call the Congresswoman with my report on the rifle, but I'd like to see what I can learn about Senator Markham on my own first. She may prove useful once I know what I'm looking for.
She's pretty. Alright, let's go.
All right, I'll be here.
My business, Rector Antiques. It's one of the most successful stores on 7th Avenue, even with the recession. Today's newspapers. I should pick one up. There's a rally for Senator Markham today in Bethesda Square. Talk about luck. I'd really like to meet that man. The headline is about Douglas Carter. I wouldn't mind reading that article. I'll need a few quarters. I'll need a few quarters.
Then go get some. And where would those be? Do we seriously have to go to an ATM? Do you not carry cash?
I'll need a few quarters.
Oh, come on, dude.
I don't think the machine will accept that.
Just open your freaking wallet.
My wallet?
You asshole.
The city is full of street vendors. That one sells flowers. I have no interest in flowers, in permanent things. Cherries on top. It's a lounge Gretchen frequents. I went in there once, but it wasn't my cup of tea. I'm not in the mood for alcohol at the moment, and that lounge has little else to recommend it.
Maybe he's got some money at home. Wow, this is a huge apartment. I think it's a penthouse.
The kitchen is clean and almost never used. I prefer it that way. A card from my father. He sends one at Christmas as well. His second wife was never a fan of mine, so this is the extent of our communication. They were a gift from Gretchen. There's a message there, I think. I don't need the scissors, but I'll know where to find them if an urgent need to cut something arises. I really don't need to carry it with me. Mr. Walker is here. He must be in the guest room. The view makes the apartment a good investment, even if I'm rarely here to enjoy it. I had that sent from Japan. I like the simplicity of it and its exaggerated length. The couch is simple and clean, like everything in this apartment. I don't want to sit down. I don't keep anything on the balcony. It's too exposed to high winds and the elements. I get a touch of vertigo when I go out there. I prefer this side of the glass.
Pussy.
It's a spare room where I keep exercise equipment and a daybed. Walker is staying in there for now. Mr. Walker, might I have a word with you in the kitchen?
Be right there.
I trust everything is to your satisfaction. With the room, that is.
Yes, sir. It's fine. You have an amazing apartment, if you don't mind my saying so. But I think it's interesting that a guy who makes his living in antiques has such modern furnishings.
I find new things relaxing.
Ah,
Things with history. I'm always thinking about them.
good to know.
Now that you've seen the apartment, any thoughts on security?
Yes, sir. I talked to the bellman and the building manager. Nice guy, by the way. No one's to be buzzed up without clearing it with me. The manager ran me through their security system. They could use a few more cameras, especially on the roof, but overall it's pretty decent. Even so, I'd recommend installing sensors on the doors and windows. I can order them if you like.
I see. Good work. I'll think about the sensors and let you know. I have some people I need to meet. I'll be out most of today.
Is there anything you want me to do in the meantime?
Yes, stay here.
I didn't have any other plans. What about tonight? Gretchen invited me for a drink at Cherries on Top.
Did she?
She did?
Mr. Walker, there are approximately 2 million women in Manhattan. Must you really indulge with my only other employee?
Don't worry, she's not my type.
That's all, Mr. Walker.
Yes, sir.
My bedroom is on the 2nd floor.
Malachi doesn't get it yet.
The nightstands are like everything else in this apartment, blessedly devoid of any history whatsoever.
That is really weird looking.
My old MP3 player. I keep everything on my phone now. If I want to listen to music, I've plenty on my phone.
Now see, that's why you need to keep, like, your MP3 and your phone separate. What if your phone dies? Then what?
I hate carrying coins in my pockets. All my change goes in there. I might need a few quarters.
You put the change in your wallet, dude.
My bed is quite comfortable. Too bad I'm rarely home to sleep in it.
I mean, I could probably give you a concussion with all the changes in my wallet right now.
Not now. I've too much on my mind. I prefer things very orderly. There's less to keep track of that way.
Dude, you are like super type A.
I haven't needed to use those in over a year, thanks to the Xanax. I don't need them right now, thank God. The view makes the apartment a good... I get a touch of... It's the master bath. I don't have time for a shower, and I've no other pressing business at the moment.
Presidential price tag. Carter's set to buy the next election. Following the Corporations Are People ruling that allows business to donate freely to political campaigns, pundits are calling it now the next presidential race will be determined not by the issues or voter popularity, but by who has the deepest pockets backing their party. That's kind of how it's been, dude. Corporations are people, my ass. Douglas Wilde Carter, a billionaire backer of successful candidates from both parties, is one of the names most frequently cited by opponents on the bill. With heavy hitters like Carter able to essentially buy the presidency, the voice of the people is lost in a race to secure influence over the most powerful office in the world, says political analyst Kevin Hamilton. The progress made by grassroots organizations to diversify the issues and the candidate pool is being set back by decades with this bill.
I've heard of Carter before. He doesn't seem like the kind of person you'd invite to speak at a morality convention.
Yeah, he's a douchebag.
I don't want to see Dexter again. Not until I've done some more investigating on my own. A man on his phone. It ought to be the symbol of New York.
Talking on cell phone. Likes to appear important. How do you board expression? I don't know yet. Badge on lanyard. VIP pass for rally. Glitter on pants. Wow. He's a bored, arrogant businessman and a sex addict. He has a VIP pass for Markham's rally.
I don't have anything to say to him. Oh my, she's the very picture of Teen Rebellion.
No, she's not. She doesn't have any tattoos. She's not smoking anything. Sullen defensive expression. Has an attitude. Old-fashioned CD player. Takes to stand out from her peers. Torn, worn clothing. Delights in thrift store clothes. He's a Republican. Slow adapter? Ugh. No money for upgrade. Comes from a poor family? Oh. She comes from a poor family and can't compete with her peers. She has a chip on her shoulder about it.
I don't have anything to say to her at the moment. Chances are the man with the clipboard is in charge here.
Can I help you?
I'd like to get into the VIP tent. Is there a charge?
No, sir. Your name has to be on my list, and you'll need a VIP badge.
Surely we can work something out.
Sorry, sir. Those are my orders.
Gee, he has a VIP badge.
I don't think he'd give me his VIP badge if I just asked politely. I'd like to get my hands on his VIP badge, but I need to distract him first.
Distract him with a teenager.
Excuse me.
Yeah? What do you want?
Hello, I'm Malachi Rector.
Okay.
Are you here for the rally?
You mean that old guy down there? No.
Would you mind distracting someone for me?
Who?
The man on the phone over there.
I don't know. What's in it for me?
My everlasting gratitude?
Ha! That's funny.
I don't think she'd want that.
Give her some pills.
I don't think she'd want that.
You don't know teenagers then. Yes, give her some change.
I don't think she'd want that.
Give her your wallet.
Excuse me, miss? I wondered if you might do me a small favor.
What's in it for me?
Well, cash, obviously.
Aw, hell no. I'm not that stupid. Go and trap someone else. I'm totally not going back to jail.
I'm not... Forget it.
Okay.
I don't think she'd want that. I'd like to get my hands... I can't imagine he... I can't imagine he... Senator Markham has drawn quite the crowd. I can't imagine he has anything new to say, but then I'm not fond of politicians. The statue on the fountain is of a female angel, that is to say, a purely mythical creature. There's nothing I can do with the fountain that wouldn't get me arrested.
Live a little.
I need to get into that tent. Senator Stephen Markham. He certainly seems to be popular with the crowd. Maybe I'm imagining a connection between Markham and Bianca Cardolo when none exists, but I have to be sure. I can't talk to him now, but maybe I can in that VIP tent, if I can get inside.
Let's see if we need to call the congresswoman now.
Congresswoman Smythe, my phone says this is Malachi Rector, but surely it's mistaken.
I've been traveling as usual. How are you?
Wonderful. Are you in New York? Any chance you can get that rifle appraised for me? I'm sure Gretchen explained why it's urgent.
It's already done. I don't know where you found it, but the rifle is an 1876 Winchester custom designed for Teddy Roosevelt. It's very likely it was in his possession and was sold off after his death.
Oh, Malachi, that's incredible. Henry will be over the moon. I can't thank you enough for this.
Actually, you can.
Uh-oh.
Senator Markham is speaking at Bethesda Square today. I'd like to meet him, but I can't get into the VIP tent. I thought you could help.
Well, I sent the senator's staff a list of people who should be on the VIP list. I can add your name and send an update, but I can't get you a badge. I don't have any.
Get me on the list if you will. I'll figure out the rest.
Consider it done. I didn't realize you had an interest in politics.
I don't. But thank you for the favor. Goodbye.
Okay.
I don't think he'd give me... I think I will take the scissors. I may need them. I might have a use for this. Gretchen,
Yes, Malachi?
that's all for now.
Very well.
Oh, not gonna grill her about asking David out?
I'll take it with me.
Why can't we just do that to begin with? Well, she doesn't want cash. Maybe she wants the MP3 player. She's dancing like a dumbass.
Excuse me, miss. I wondered if you might do me a small favor.
Like what?
See that man over there? I'd very much appreciate it if you could attract his attention. Just be watchable. I can
Slut.
offer you this MP3 player in exchange.
Are you serious? All I have to do is get him to look at me. Hell yeah.
Excellent. It's all yours.
Hey, this isn't some kind of trap, is it?
With an MP3 player? No.
All right, you're on. Watch this.
I think he'd notice if I tried to pull the badge over his head. This super glue should be able to mend the lanyard. A VIP pass for Senator Markham's rally. I should talk to the man at the end.
Yes, thank you.
Can I help you?
I'd like to get into the VIP tent. My name should be on the list. Malachi Rector.
Yes, I have you on my list, Mr. Rector. And I see you're wearing a VIP badge. Go on in, sir.
Thank you.
Senator Martin, good to see you. Thank you for coming. Nice to meet you. Thank you for your support. Senator Markham, nice to...
I agreed to meet Gretchen at Cherries on Top across from the antique store. I wonder what she wants to talk to me about, other than having my liver with a nice Chianti.